నిత్య జీవితంలో మనకు ఎదురవుతున్న ఎన్నో సమస్యలకు యోగా పరిష్కారం చూపిస్తోంది. కరోనా తర్వాత చాలా మందిలో సరియైన నిద్ర లేకపోవటం, ఒత్తిడి పెరగటం, కండరాల నొప్పి, వెన్నునొప్పి ఇలా చెప్పుకుంటూ పోతే ఎన్నో ఆరోగ్య, మానసిక ఇబ్బందులు తలెత్తుతున్నాయి. మందులపై ఆధారపడితే తగ్గుతుందో లేదో తెలియదు కానీ కొత్త సమస్యలు ఉత్పన్నమవుతున్నాయి. అయితే యోగాలో వీటన్నిటికీ పరిష్కారాలున్నాయంటున్నారు యోగా సర్టిఫైడ్ ట్రైనర్ షర్మిల, అలాగే యోగా ప్రాక్టిషనర్ అచల. వారు అందిస్తోన్న సలహాలు ఇప్పుడు చూద్దాం.
Hi both of you, how are you?
Namaste, good morning.
So coming to the point, we see people suffering with so many issues and health problems today. Let's discuss about now.
I think yoga has a lot of solutions for almost every kind of ailment that we suffer. And Sharmila will by the way, Sharmila has been running her yoga studio for the last almost 2 decades, 20 years, and she's a pioneer in Hyderabad as far as yoga teaching goes. A very good practitioner herself, which is why we partnered.
I've been running the studio for 2 decades, and then I have a very dear friend, Achala, also joined me so that we can spread the message of yoga, the teachings of yoga in a very scientific and structured manner. And we both believe in bringing higher standards of practicing of yoga.
Do we have any solution in yoga for weight loss, especially for women, because many of them are having some issues like PCOS for which they need to lose weight, and we also people becoming obesity.
To answer your question on obesity and health in yoga, it's basically you have to first focus on the shatkarmas. You have to do the detoxification exercises, which is like Jalneti, Kunjal, Lagu and Trataka, and things that first will cleanse your body of all the toxins. So these are called Shatkarmas. Once you've completed the Shatkarmas practice, then you can move into asana. Okay, and when you start doing asana, it should not be a very soft, mild practice because you're heavy and you're not able to move. You should make an effort to move in a very, take your time, but practice difficult asanas like Surya Namaskar, standing asanas, and also a bit of inversions with the help of a qualified teacher. Okay, with correct breathing patterns. Now if that happens, then your obesity is basically because of your insulin resistance. So yoga deals with insulin resistance, it deals with your metabolic syndrome, it deals with issues of sedentary lifestyle. So yoga is like starting point where you can start with your journey towards becoming healthy and losing fat, weight. And also it has to be combined with a healthy eating. You make your window of eating shorter, have 6 hours to eat, rest of the 18 hours fast, or maybe 8 hours you can eat and 16 hours fast. So eat before sunset. It's better to reduce your intake of food rather than constantly giving your digestive system a proper constant stress, eating, it's like your digestive system takes a toll. So it's better to have a bit of rest for your digestion. So that's a nice way to have yoga and dieting so that you can lose weight faster.
So when you do mindful eating, you're thinking about what you're putting inside your body, and that should help you lose weight as well. So you're not constantly craving for the wrong foods. When you're thinking about what you're putting inside your body is a temple, right? And when you're mindful about what you're putting inside your body, which is your temple, hopefully you'll not eat the wrong foods.
Stress and depressions are now being the major problems for almost every person. So how does yoga help in tackling the problem?
Stress and depression, yes, is endemic today, especially after COVID. It's like everyone's stressed, everyone's got into depression, and they don't know how to shake themselves out of it. So first thing is they should avoid doing pranayama and meditation because the more when they're depressed or when they are stressed, the more they introspect and go internalize, it's going to be difficult for them to come out of their circle of thoughts. So it's better for them to come to a yoga studio, not to do yoga alone. Come, do it in a group, have a teacher to guide them into a practice, okay? And everything should be a very mindful practice, a very breath and movement practice, so that 1 hour they are with their body and with their breath. It's like called a moving meditation. Okay, this is what Iyengar used to say. This is a moving meditation. So if you tell a depressed person to sit and meditate, he's going to get more depressed. Yeah. Okay, he's going to go more into his whirlpool of thoughts. So you come out, come to the body and practice a nice, strong hatha practice. They can even avoid shavasana. They can go for walks, they can go into parks, they can do a bit of HIIT too, and they should have a strong, they can do Iyengar yoga and Ashtanga Vinyasa or a Hatha flow. It really, I think just 2 weeks and they find the difference. And they can also do all the upside down postures with props. Charvangasana, Halasana on a chair, Shirsasana, like we demonstrated Surya Namaskars. Fabulous for depression and stress. So stress is basically when your body and mind are, not connected.
As a beginner, you might not be able to do it yourself. It's good to do it under the guidance of a certified teacher. See, today, you have yoga teachers mushrooming everywhere. It's important to go to a certified teacher and do all that. And if you come to a studio, you have all these props that you can be you can be helped with, and you can derive the benefits of these poses, with the help of a teacher.
In the post-COVID scenario, many people have become lazy. So how is yoga going to help out for those people?
I find both of us were discussing this, people, they want this. In the entire, I think 1.5 year of COVID, everyone told me shift online, and I have this big studio, and I said, no, I'm not going to say breathe in and breathe out to a computer. I have been teaching for so many years, and what has happened is online, they're just now doing the practice at home in their bedrooms with no environment, with no energy exchange, and people have become very lazy, they don't want to commute, but I think it's worth it. Move out of their comfort space, come to a new space, come to meet other people. Like both of us, we are partners because we want to be together and build a community of yoga together.
And we started, I partnered with her during COVID, during the lockdown, so instead of sitting in my home and being alone, I decided to do teachers training with her. That was my best experience, during COVID.
So that's why laziness is very, very endemic, especially, that lethargy, the sluggish, it has to come from the person, and it's very difficult for the person to move out. So what I say is stop online practices, get out, come into a studio, go for a walk in the park, start moving the body. And moving mindfully is the best way to get rid of lethargy and laziness.
We also see many people suffering with body pains, especially back pain and knee pains. Do we have any solution for this in yoga?
The demonstration that Joy has done for us, she will explain which of those asanas help with what problem.
I was obese before I started yoga, and yoga has transformed me to another level totally. It's a transformation. And backache, what we did, the supine postures, the tabletop postures, the seated postures, the sun salutation, these are the basic movements a human body needs to do. A human being needs to do to have a healthy spine. And yoga, everything in yoga is about your spine and your breath. And your spine is your reptilian brain, and that is where all your stress is collected. Okay, and yoga is the only form of movement, physical movement, that addresses your reptilian brain and your breath. So you don't know what is happening, but why are you feeling better? There's a lot of science and research happening today, but this is amazing. That's why world over yoga has become so popular. And our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, is also very good at promoting yoga and Yoga International Day. But again, there should be a level of education, there should be a level of science, and there should be a level of, that curiosity. Like Achala and me, we always say when we get time, we will go and do a retreat with a teacher. We feel that still there is so much to learn.
We see many people suffering because of the sleepless nights. Is there any solution in yoga for this?
Yoga Nidra. There is this very powerful practice. See, yoga basically is a 8-step path. You either use it like a ladder or you use it like a flower. So we have yam, niyam, okay? Yam is how you behave in a society. Niyam is how you behave for yourself, okay? Then we have asana, your spine, your breath. Then we have pranayama. Pranayama is not sitting in the park and blowing your breath in and out. No, it's about breathing long and deep. It's about having an equal inhale, equal exhale. It's about using your diaphragmatic muscle to breathe in and out, okay? And the number of rounds you do. Then comes pratihara. Pratihara is the practice of Yoga Nidra. That is when you are able to withdraw from all your 5 sense stimulation. Sense of touch, sight, sound, taste and smell. Pratihara is this practice of withdrawing inside, and only when you do pratihara, Yoga Nidra, it can be short, it can be long. My guru from the Bihar school does a very good Yoga Nidra. Anyone can check it on YouTube and find it. If they have sleepless problems, this is an excellent practice to do. And massage is also good for insomnia. Okay, again, movement, avoiding coffee late in the after 2 o'clock is also helps in insomnia. Yeah, and don't watch television in the night after 7.
Blue light.
Yeah. Yeah, there are so many causes for insomnia, so there's not one specific thing that can fix it. But I think a most very effective way to fix it is Yoga Nidra.
Thanks for giving your valuable time, ma'am, and useful information to the audience. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Namaste.
So this is for today's video. For more interesting videos, keep watching Sakshi TV. This is Anusha signing off. Bye bye.